And now we jet off to New York to find out what's happening in North America, a market that seems to have taken off as swiftly as the eagle can fly. Here with his letter from America, we have Hari Nair, Global SVP and General Manager, Account Management for Expedia Group. Over to you, Hari.
To my fellow friends from WiT, I speak to you from my apartment in New York City, a city which, like many of yours, has seen its fair share of hardship in the last 12 months. A lot of sickness, a lot of closed up shops, and a lot of silence. Last year, our cities stopped and travel plans were paused. 32% of Americans canceled or postponed all travel plans in 2020. That is 32% of Americans not seeing new places, not experiencing new things, not traveling to see their family or their loved ones. You know, I used to travel almost every week for work. There is a lot of us who can say that. And pretty much overnight, that changed. I was in that 32%. I was not able to see my family or friends in India or to run off to the mountains for my holidays. The world was a darker place without travel. And suddenly, the walls closed in a bit. They say it's a small world, but I never thought they would get as small as just my little neighborhood here in New York City. I know that globally, we are not out of the woods yet. I know there are many countries still hurting or in the thick of the waves of the pandemic. But my letter to you is from America, my home of 21 years. And from here, what I see gives me supreme hope. Hope that is concrete in the data and the insights that we have. Hope in the resilience of the traveler. Because you can try and lock up the traveler and stop them from going out, but they always find ways to travel again. The traveler finds ways to stay safe. And for those of us who love to travel, we don't stay indoors for too long. I have 5 insights that give me hope every day about the resilience of the traveler, and here they are. First, the initiatives to reduce the spread of COVID-19 are fueling the travel industry recovery. We have seen one of the largest rollouts of vaccines in our lifetime. In the US, over 44% of people are vaccinated, and 42% said positive news surrounding a COVID vaccine made them more hopeful about travel or even enticed them to book a trip. As the vaccine rollouts continue to go up, we actively see search for traveling getting more and more active as well. Second, travelers have saved to spend. Last year, people saved approximately $3,500 on average for a trip in 2021. 56% want to take a US landmark tour, and the other half are heading to the beach. That is dollars waiting to be tapped and being spent in the markets right now. Among those who plan to travel, millennials and those on the West Coast and in the Northeast will splurge the most. And they are using their savings for their dream vacation. People know one cannot wait anymore. If you want to travel, be aware of the restrictions, take all the right hygiene advice, stay safe, and just go. Third, families are hitting the road. We are seeing families really focusing on drivable flexcations together, with most people saying they will travel with those they've been closest to throughout the pandemic, their children or their quarantine team. We are seeing vacation rentals have their best year in the US yet. This category has really come on its own in the last 12 months. We have always shown that Vrbo can solve for complex family holidays, because if you can solve for that use case, you can solve for most travel needs. And this summer in the US, holidays in whole homes are proving to be a category of choice for our travelers. Travelers love experiencing the whole home with a pool, with parking, their own kitchen, and getting to hidden gems they might not have seen before. Broken Bow in Oklahoma has been topping the charts for new travelers. I have been to Broken Bow, which was years ago, and I was hugely surprised by the destination. And to this day, I carry fond memories of that place. Fourth, Cities will make a comeback. We have been looking at our fly to destinations in the second half of this year, and some of the usual hotspots are showing back up. Cancun, Orlando, Las Vegas, Honolulu, New York, Los Angeles, Seattle, London, Miami, and so on. They are amongst the top 10 fly destinations in 2021. This means travelers are coming back for city breaks and getaways and that city experience. And finally, fifth, adventures are the best way to learn. We have all learned a lot in the last year about ourselves and this industry. I know the team I lead every day have learned new ways of working with hotels and homes that are used for holidays. Travel makes you learn about new cultures and about places. The drive for adventure is always in the human soul. Our data shows it. The look on people's faces when they had to change their travel plans, it proves it. I do not hope for the same as before or a return to normal. I am hoping for something significantly more than that. I hope for travel to be a force of good, to strengthen freight connections, to broaden the narrowed horizons, and to bridge the great divides. The resilience of the traveler to go out and travel again drives me forward every day to better serve them and to better serve you, my travel friends, as your partner in the travel market. I hope to see you soon. Best wishes from New York City. My name is Hari.